aquí Mozart diciendo, and we're going to set up.
We'll see if we need to set it up. I have, no, right now. I'll let you know. Besides, Ken has showed the same clips that I have.
Sorry.
I have a couple more, so I'll see how time permits. If not, I will refer to what him shown. It might be more practical that way. I don't know. It's first of all, it's such a pleasure and an honor for me to be presenting at this panel about Jean-Pierre Bekolo, and I will try to make some connections of his cinema with what third cinema has established as a theoretical background about African cinema and how Bekolo is working at the very limit, pushing the envelope, so to speak, and at the same time taking it a step further. So I will try to lay the ground about third cinema aesthetics, what particular parts have been used, and then I will move on to a more clear analysis of all three films, mostly revisiting Quartier, Mozart, just commemorating the 20 years of the appearance of the film. So third cinema aesthetics, Gabriel sees in third cinema aesthetics the collective and shared memory and folklore as, quote, the methodological threads that hold together the social cultural significance in the narrative structure and form in third cinema, end of quote. There are also the determinant factors to support the development of a film aesthetic that is both revolutionary and liberatory. And these critical attempt, as we all know, based on the phenomenon's three stages, Gabriel took it up to the unqualified assimilation stage that comprises Hollywood entertainment-oriented films. These are the no-nos of African film. The remembrance phase that is important, evokes mainly dualistic themes, tradition, modernity, urban, rural life, and then finally the competitive phase that focuses on lives and struggles of third world peoples. Gabriel argues that his theorization of third cinema liberatory aesthetics is open to contextualization, and there can be several kinds of third cinema according to prevailing social order. These are the questions that Imes and Williman have raised in questions of third cinema, trying to understand or trying to put together all the work that has been done. Imes and Williman argue as well that Gabriel's ideological commitment to popular memory produces a generalized dichotomizing discourse in terms of a battle, quote, between history and popular memory, between cinemas of the system and third cinema. And that is important, this dichotomy that we very often see. And Bekolo raises in Aristotle's plot, what don't we got? We don't got African Hollywood cinema. In the particular context of African cinema, or Francophone African film production, Gabriel's classification of third world films directed the critical debate on the commercialization and entertainment-oriented film production, and towards the presupposition that acceptance of any kind of Hollywood model presumably endangered the political and cultural quality of the film product. In fact, this is the third cinema predicament, giving rise yet to another binary classification of African film: the commercial, reflecting the widely accepted model of Hollywood industry, and the cultural, grouping together film productions such as avant-garde independent films, as well as the imperfect film productions of the industrially developing world. The paradox for the African films then, and that forms an integral part of the African films form an integral part of third cinema, is that these films are bearing a cultural value and a political message, or they must carry such value, must have such value, they must have a political message. And thus they are considered ipso facto culturally oriented, culturally within quotation marks. At the same time, it appears that efforts to establish an African Hollywood in terms of African films as a popular spectacle and entertainment medium, as well as the necessary structures for the control of production, distribution, and exhibition, clash with third cinema idealism. Now, to take it just a quick step further, Federico Ghettier, in the collective process such as filmmaking, has seen the particularity of creating a cinema d'auteur.